Hi everybody, it's Patty, Rockstar Mom. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we would do something a little bit different when it comes to Mother's Day. I know that if you're anything like me, all those years when my mother was alive, I would always make it a point to go out and buy my mother something really nice on Mother's Day. It was, I think, fun for me to present her with a gift, a special gift for sure, but gosh, like so many of us, sometimes it was just a little last minute thing that, that maybe I spent money that I didn't really have, or maybe I spent more money than I should have, more money than I could afford. Maybe it wasn't the gift that I thought she would absolutely love, but you just never know what to do. And I know that for many of us, our mothers are still alive, and we truly want to honor them in some way. Then there are others of us whose mothers have died. They're no longer with us. And it's a sad time of the year. It's a sad day. Not just that day, but every day. We wish that we could spend that day with our mom doing something special. So I have searched the internet, and I've come up with some maybe a little bit out of the box type ideas that we can use to honor our mothers on the special day, and whether they're still with us or whether they've died. So let's get started. Let's first talk about gifts we can give to mothers who are still with us. And some of these are going to be so obvious, but I think personally, being a mother, and especially as I've gotten a little bit older, and your mother may be like this too, but it's not so much about the pretty shiny things. Oh, those are nice. But I think it's about gifts that come from the heart. So the first suggestion that I have is to invite her over for a special meal and serve her favorite foods. That sounds so simple, but I think it can be so meaningful. I remember that, well, I don't remember ever inviting just my mother over for a meal until after I was divorced, and Jennifer was with her dad. It was not Mother's Day, but it was just, an average, ordinary day. But Jennifer was with her dad, and the thought occurred to me that I had never had my mother over for a meal. So I called her and I invited her to come to my house and have dinner with me. And at first she was like, oh. And she said, okay, I'd love to. So she came over and I prepared what I knew was her favorite meal. And we sat and we had dinner and we talked and we laughed, and it was one of my favorite evenings ever. So I think just having a meal, a dinner for your mom is perfect. I'm looking down because I have my computer. The next thing is sort of along the same lines, but why not on Mother's Day? The weather's going to be beautiful probably. Why not take her on a picnic? When was the last time you had a picnic? When do you think the last time she had a picnic was? And it might be a family picnic. It might be your spouse, your children, your siblings. It could be anyone, but go on a picnic. The next idea is if you are both runners, or walkers, or one is one and the other one is the other. Go for a run, go for a walk together. Maybe take a different route than you're used to taking and that she's used to taking. And just explore new things, doing something together that you have in common. How about enrolling your mother in a yoga class and going with her? That would be something that you could do together, just the two of you, over and over and over again. Give her a rose bush for her garden, for her yard, so that, and help her plant it, so that she knows when she looks at that rose bush, when it's in full bloom, she knows that you gave that to her. And what says love more than a rose? Along the same lines of running or walking, you could actually do a walk or a run, one of the charity ones, where the money goes to help some type of nonprofit, some type of charity. Do that in her name. If you do want to spend a little money, you have money to spend, give her a spa day, a day where she can just get away and pamper herself, or be pampered all day long. Now, if money is an issue with a spa day, because those can be pricey, why not have what I call a puff day, where you bring her either into your home or you go to her home and you give her a facial, give her a manicure, give her a pedicure, run her a big bubble bath full of bubbles, and you just pamper your mother. Maybe serve her a light lunch. You do the hands-on pampering for your mother. Something that we heard about a few years ago and you don't hear about too much anymore is you can name a star after your mother. That would be so much fun. If you don't want to walk or run for charity, give her a spa day, a day where she can just get away and pamper herself, or be pampered all day long. Now, if money is an issue with a spa day, because those can be pricey, why not have what I call a puff day, where you bring her either into your home or you go to her home and you give her a facial, give her a manicure, give her a pedicure, run her a big bubble bath full of bubbles, and you just pamper your mother. Maybe serve her a light lunch. You do the hands-on pampering for your mother. Something that we heard about a few years ago and you don't hear about too much anymore is you can name a star after your mother. That would be so much fun. If you don't want to walk or run for charity, why not just make a donation of any size to your mom's favorite charity, or maybe her alma mater? They won't tell her how much you donated. They'll just send her a card and let her know that you made this donation in her name. Now, if your mom is no longer living, there are still a lot of things that you can do. I found some great ideas, and I'm deciding right now which of these I'm going to do for my mom this year. I sort of think I know which one it is, but one of these I'm going to do. You can still honor her with a religious ceremony at your church if it allows masses or services to be honored in a person's name. That's one way of honoring your mother. Another way that you can honor your mother is to go to the gravesite on Mother's Day and take family members and maybe friends even, and stand around the gravesite and maybe share a sentence or two about a special memory or just one of the reasons why you loved your mother, and let it go sort of around, and let all of the people who are attending have a little comment too, and make sure and take flowers to put on the gravesite. If your mom made a special dish, it was like, this is what she always made on a certain occasion, why not have a dinner for your family and friends, and maybe wear your mother's apron if you are lucky enough to still have it, and prepare her the meal that she always prepared for you, for all of your siblings and your family. And again, you can go around the table and share your favorite memories of your mom. Something that's so easy to do right now, because we're all on YouTube, we're all on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we are a part of this crazy technology, and it is so easy to maybe go through and shoot a video of your mom and use your favorite snapshots and set it to music, and then send it to your children, her grandchildren, her siblings, your siblings, her friends, and let them enjoy and remember her too. You can make a donation to her favorite cause, even though she's no longer with you. If she had a favorite cause when she was alive, something that was truly near and dear to her heart, you can make a donation to that still in her name. And if, again, money is an issue, what a wonderful way to volunteer some of your time to that particular charity or nonprofit. If, however, your mom died, whatever took her life, if it was heart disease or Alzheimer's or cancer, whatever, that would be an awesome organization for you to volunteer some of your time in your mother's name. I think many times we wish we had said things to our mother that we never said. And so my next suggestion is to sit down with a pen and paper or your computer and write your mom a letter, or just journal it and express how you feel about her. Take that time to sit down and everything you wish you had told her, tell her on paper. Did your mom ever like Las Vegas? I would say, did she like Tunica, Mississippi? Did she like the seashore? Did she like Disney World? Did she like New York? Did she love hunting for antiques? I say, if there was something that she really loved, why not pile your friends and your family in the car and take off and spend the day doing something that she truly loved to do herself? I mean, you can take an open road trip in tribute to your mom. The last thing is, if you did buy your mom a gift, if you gave her flowers, if you took her out for lunch or dinner, if you went to spend time with her, and she's obviously no longer there for you to do that for her, why not do that for someone else? There are so many women out there, there are so many mothers who are alone for one reason or another. They're alone. Maybe they're in a nursing home. Maybe they're in hospice. Maybe it's a young mother that you know at church or who lives down the street with small children and no one to really actually honor her on that day. Why not do for her like you would do for your mother, to make that day special? because we know, we've heard it time and time again, that our motherhood, being a mother, is without a doubt the most difficult job we can do. The responsibility that we have on our shoulders to raise a good, honest, productive in society child, to raise that child into adult, is the most difficult thing, I think, on the face of this earth. And for a young mother, I think, who is doing everything in her power to do the right things, I think just taking her under your arm and letting her know that someone cares would be just an awesome thing that you could do in memory of your mom, who got you to where you are today. Okay, I hope that this gave you some ideas about some ways that you can honor not only your mom today, but the memory of your mom. I may do a couple of the things I mentioned in memory of my mom. Researching this, I'm going, yeah, I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. And I will. I will. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for sharing it. Please leave your comments. If you have some ideas as to things that we can do for our moms, as I said, either today or in their memory, that I haven't talked about, leave them in the comment box. I'm not going to respond to any comments on this particular video, and I think you understand why. But I will be reading each and every one of them, because I hope I'll find even more things that maybe I can do in memory of my mother. So leave a comment. Maybe leave a comment about something special that you're either going to do for your mom or you're going to do in your mom's memory, so that we can all not only share in our ideas, but we can all honor our mothers and each other's mothers. I love you. Happy Mother's Day if you're a mother, even if it's of a fur baby. Bye-bye.